Now, for the calm after the storm, one photographer has been capturing some incredible shots of the Northern Lights this week. Well, I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Jamie McBean, an independent weather forecaster and, of course, photographer. Jamie, thank you so much for joining me. It's great to have you. Now, I have to say, before I ask you about the Northern Lights, you recently won an award for an incredible photo. Firstly, congratulations. But tell me about that moment. Take me through actually taking that photo.
Oh, so it was a November day, and I still remember it quite clearly. I went on the train home, and I could see this storm sort of arriving, and I thought maybe it would produce a good shot, but I just didn't have any idea until I got home and saw these mammatus clouds above my house, and I thought I'd better get them. So I sprinted down to the seafront and managed to get the shot of them above the beach huts there.
It's a beautiful picture we can see on the screen now. Now, we did just see a few snaps of your Northern Lights. Tell us about that and how they appear. Is it something to do with the calm after the storm?
So I managed to get them because there was a coronal mass ejection from the sun, which is not, I don't have the scientific know-how to explain it, apart from sun releases a lot of energy to Earth and it hits Earth's magnetosphere. But the way you see them here is you have to go off observations of what people have seen. So there's obviously those pictures there. And if someone sees them, then you have a high likelihood of, so say if someone in Herne Bay has said, oh, I can see them, then you have to go out there and get them. Otherwise, you're just never going to get them because they're that sort of short term and quick here.
And also, there's something to say about how you can see them with the naked eye versus on a camera as well. So is it a case that we can see them better than we can take pictures of them, or vice versa?
It's different because the human eye only has so much light it can take into it, whilst a camera can leave its sensor open for ages and gather lots of light and can tell the colours. Because when I was looking at it, I could tell the way the rays were dancing in front of my eyes, especially one that went very bright and sort of had a bit of colour, but then went away. So the camera can really tell the colour, but you just can't really unless it's exceptionally bright.
Wow, so it's a bit of a case of snapping a picture and looking back at it after and realising actually what was in front of you, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
And why has this become such a passion for you? We've seen all your pictures all over Twitter. We've got them all on the screen now. Why is it such a passion of you? Where did that come from?
Oh, I think the passion just came from if you see, I see other people just taking pictures of these things, and I just think I want to get it. And the aurora recently has been a lot more frequent than it normally is due to solar maximum, where there's more sunspots on the sun, so there's more chances of ejections of plasma hitting Earth. And it's kind of the aurora bug, because once you get one, you kind of want to get a bit more and then a bit more and more until you get something as grand as that. So.
And is there any way, you mentioned a bit before that they don't come around that often. Is there any way of predicting when they will come, or planning and setting it up?
There are some ways you can, because there's different models that you can follow. Although the main thing I've noticed with these models is they can be quite inaccurate. So you really do have to go off what people are saying. And you can look at some of the data, although it doesn't tell the full picture.
Do you think that will be a future of yours to start being the person out there that can let everybody know when we'll be seeing these? Do you think this is something you will continue?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because I quite like being able to just tell people that there's the aurora out there and then seeing all the shots they can get.
And what about another award? What do you think for another one of these? Is it going to be 2 in a row?
Well, I hope so, but probably not.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot. They're incredible pictures. And just lastly, is it just these sorts of lights that you capture and the Northern Lights and these sorts of events, or do you go out in all weathers? Do you go out in storms like our reporter Gabriel was?
Oh, absolutely. If I had the chance to go out in that storm, I absolutely would have, because the waves would have been massive. But yeah, any kind of severe weather like thunderstorms, snow, rain, I'm pretty much out in anything trying to get a shot.
Amazing. Well, it'd be great to join you and see who could get a better shot on their camera. Gabriel, our reporter, or you. I'm sure you'd win. But thank you so much for speaking with us. Really interesting. Some beautiful pictures as well. And we urge all our viewers to send all theirs in as well. Thank you so much, Jamie.